Let's try to imagine that I am going to be born in 17 years.
I made all these sets and then I was filming it in a paddling pool. And they were all filmed upside down, so the floor is the ceiling and stuff. And yeah, the making of the piece, as Peter said, there's a lot of what I call sort of hidden design, and a lot of the tunnels are oil bottles that are collected all around Europe, different shapes, and they're all glued together. This film began with an article I read about the construction of the Three Gorges Dam of the Yangtze River in China. And they were going to flood an area which was going to mean 2 million people had to be relocated to these new towns that they were creating. And so immediately I had this there's a very visual piece of information where all these towns and villages and the whole landscape would be flooded, so you create these underwater towns, which really attracted me, especially because there wasn't any imagery of that available because it hadn't been flooded yet. I thought, well, why don't I make it into a sort of future prediction, and sort of thinking of Salman Rushdie's Midnight Children, where these two twins are born at the time of the separation of India and Pakistan. I thought this girl can be born when the dam is finished, and she could be sort of parallel to the development of the dam. And usually I start working with very little information, so just, okay, I'm gonna make a film about this underwater town, that's it. And then I know it's gonna be a year before, the story has to be finished. So while I'm doing, mostly I'm doing sculptural stuff in my studio, I do a bit of research on the side and just write pages and pages, and then just before the film has to be edited, I'll edit the story and sort of try and make it into a concise 6 minutes.